Hello Capricorn and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 18th of October to the 1st of November 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and this is a compendium of witches oracle that I'll be using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does the mysterious oracle have for Capricorn for the 18th of October to the 1st of November 2021. What messages are here? Oh, for Capricorn. Okay, you got that one. For the next 2 weeks. What does Capricorn need to know at this time? So let's see what else you get. Ooh, the staff. Okay. And the mystic. So the mystic is the depiction here is this woman. You might see that the snake around her, that sort of depicts her connection with nature. And her book depicts that she's willing to impart knowledge. So she's in, this is someone who gains or who has a good connection with nature and is willing to mentor you, or perhaps this is you, in a position where you provide nurturing in the way of mentoring and imparting knowledge to others. And it's connected with a resonance with nature, with the laws of nature. So getting back to earth, going back to basics, and linking in with the past, but being willing to and being able to impart that to others. And along with the distaff, which is, this depicts authority gained from wisdom, gained from experience. All the knowledge you gather as you go through life, as you gain experience, brings that sense of authority. So it's almost like, makes you think of a teacher. But there you have it. The distaff, a position of authority, of wisdom and guidance, and imparting that knowledge to others. But it's also coupled with a deep-rooted connection with nature, with the earth. So let's see, though, where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what is on the cards for Capricorn for the 18th of October to the 1st of November 2021. What messages are here for Capricorn for the next 2 weeks? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? This is the Robin Woods Tarot that I'm using today to draw an 8-card spread for you, Capricorn, with the first 2 cards depicting you in your situation. Second 2 cards highlighting the challenges that you face at this time, and the next 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the final 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this time period. It will show the energy you're moving towards. So let's see what you get. Okay, the Lovers. Oh, and the Knight of Cups. Your challenge is the Ace of Swords and the Hanged Man. Your guidance cards, the Moon and the Magician. And you move towards the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. The King of Cups. This is a rock in difficult times. This is someone who is a good mentor. This a compassionate and caring, good listening guide. Someone who maintains that emotional stability even though around him things are in turbulence. It's interesting, you've got quite a lot of romantic aspects to your spread. You have here the Lovers, which especially with this sort of depiction of the connection, the good bond between 2 opposites, something that is deeply rooted and that has the potential to bring out the best in you. And it's sort of coupled here with the Knight of Cups, this offer of love. So I get a sense of seeking for a good bond, seeking, because knights go on quests. So to me, it sort of shows that where you are now, there's a desire or a potential, an offer for deep connection with another, a true bond, whether this is truly romantic for everyone, or for some of you it may well be that connection to a job or a place, or a friend even, but because I've got to try and keep it as general as possible. But yeah, the story here is of the quest for true love. But it's interesting to me, because the positions of the cards, the Knight's moving away from that almost. He's sort of in his quest for love, in his emotional turmoil and intense feelings. He's sort of perhaps not quite going in the right direction. And this brings a moment of truth with his challenge here. It's sort of an epiphany, a realization. It may well, often the Ace of Swords can depict a victory, but as it's in a challenge position and with the rest of the cards, today I get a sense it's more about a moment of epiphany, a realization that actually is hindering, that causes him to sort of halt this quest and put things on hold. He's waiting for a better perspective. And the Hanged Man puts himself in this position in order to gain a new perspective, to see the world in a new way and gain enlightenment. But he, as you can see, is ready to spring into action. So it's sort of like this, I get a sense, in a modern depiction of this as someone looking for love, going online, trying to find that true love, that connection, but there's something, a realization, a moment of truth, a spoken word perhaps, or simply something dawns on him that it's not what it seems. This is something that could lead to a heartache. So he puts it on hold. And the guidance here is like, there's uncertainty. The moon is all about things being unclear, uncertain. And that fear of the unknown. that that question of whether this is all just deluding yourself, whether this, whether you're deluding yourself in this quest, things not being as they seem, and you sort of torn between just going with the wild side of things, the intuitive side, or doing things by a more conservative way, a tamed way. You've got the dog and the wolf here clearly depicted. But even if this doesn't feel quite right, and that uncertainty holds you back and makes you put it on hold, you ultimately have the potential to create what it is you want. The Magician is all about manifesting what you want. Is it true love? So, reading the story as it is, it's almost like you hold back on a fervent quest in order to assemble all the resources. So you find a guide, you find someone who is grounded, someone who has experience and knowledge, like an elder who is who's been through this themselves and is willing to give you some insight, and it's up to you whether you take that and learn from it. Ultimately, the guidance card says, even though if now is not the time, that doesn't matter, because when the time is right, when you have all the knowledge, all the resources, all the and your desire is all there, you'll be able to manifest this thing that you're looking for, this love that you're looking for. If you rush into it, the cards say rushing into it is going to lead to a sense of discontentment. You may find that you've missed the opportunity for true love. Here you've got a figure who is not looking content and happy. I don't know if you can see his face. This is about discontentment. He has, he's got potential joy here, or things that bring him joy and comfort, but he's not feeling it. And in that sense of dissatisfaction, he misses the true love that is offered, the true potential here, that is almost like a divine gift. So, and through that, a sense of loss and heartache and perhaps even betrayal. So the what I get from the cards is it's like a warning, and so it might be sort of aimed, this might resonate with certain people, with this looks personal to certain people, but the message I get from here is a fervent, unplanned, immature search for true love might take you in the wrong direction. So this challenge is to realize that and put things on hold, to see the delusion, to see the delusion, and hold back. Find someone who can mentor you, and wait. Don't try and force it. Let it manifest in a better time, in its own time. And if you're able to do that, you get that sort of that success. You can ultimately find that King of Cups, that true love, that someone who is genuinely able to connect with you on a deep and meaningful level, and someone who's there who's wanting to stay, because the Knight of Cups is a seeker of love, but this is someone who lacks maturity. With the King of Cups, he is mature. He is, he's there for the long haul, and he has a lot to give. He has all that knowledge and that expertise and that experience to give. So waiting till you're older and wiser, or waiting for someone else, you know, for that connection with someone who is more mature and more deeply rooted, more grounded, more able to give a true and deep love. That's just the message I get from the cards today. So I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you, and if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.